Well, hello everybody, but welcome back to the channel, Live to Fish Outboard Repair. Back on this 9.9 Johnson, 1976 I believe is the year. As you recall from the last video, we actually had it assembled, went through spark and compression, and all that was very good. And then we did a tank test and ran it, and we found that the water pump was not working properly. So I ran it a few seconds there, and then we shut it off. And now I finally got my pump impeller in the mail from crowleysmarine.com. Took about 13 days to get here. It was a no rush order, but wow, 13 days seems excessive to me. But finally got it in, and now we're going to be installing that today. Also ordered a new bolt for the shift linkage, the clip that goes here. The one bolt was completely stripped out, and I can't even believe somebody would put it back together with that type of bolt, but there was no threads on it, and I'm surprised it was even holding together. But got a new bolt for that, and that came through eBay in about 3 or 4 days after ordering it. So got that, and I'm ready to go. So I'm going to put some RTV down, clean this up, put some RTV down, put the Woodruff key with the impeller over the old plate that I have that came with, because that was in good condition. Put the cap back on, bolt it back down, get it lined up, and put it through back into the motor, and we'll fire it back up and see how she performs. If I've got cooling, then I know I'm good. So we'll make sure that happens, and so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Helps me out. So hope you like what you see, and maybe you'll learn something. But anyway, stay tuned and we'll get busy. Too bad. There's a little slight ring there, but it looks like this little pump looks like it was fairly new. The housing looks pretty new. Paper towel like that out. Grease on here just to get it started. You don't want any heavy amounts in there, again, because we don't want grease rolling around inside the motor in the cooling area, but just to give us a little bit of help when the impeller starts to turn, so it doesn't shock it and break any pedals off. And there's the old ones, and it's still, at least the pedals weren't broken off, but they definitely weren't effective at all. So that's the old one. I'll show you the new one. Okay, there's the new one. Old one, new one. So that gives you the differences. And boy, that seems awfully sloppy. That does not seem like the right key to me. That's too sloppy. I don't like that. In this orientation. Just like that. Okay. Good to go. Now, put a little RTV on the threads. That'll help seal it up. 3/8. Why isn't that tightening up? There. Well, these are just seated. I haven't torque these down yet. I don't know what the inch-pounds of torque is required for this pump, but I'm going to do rich tight. So And good enough. If I can hold this in front of it. You can see this. This was the bolt that was holding that clamp down, and the threads are just completely stripped out. So that has got to go. And I bought a new one, brand new off eBay, and it's for that application for that shift linkage. So that would be for this. And so basically, this is just going to go in here. I'm going to attach this in here, thread it in, and let me spread that a little bit. That's tight. I'm not going to tighten this top one until I get it, because I might have to remove it in order to get that to slip over the top portion of the linkage. But I just don't want to lose it. Just tight enough to where it'll stay there. That gap is a little smaller than the bottom one. But okay, I'm just going to tighten it down just a little bit so I don't lose it. It's T4C. This is more or less for mercury. It's a good grease. It's good for rubber. It's got a little Teflon base in it. I don't know if I should replace that or not, but I'm going to use it. Seemed like it was okay. Now, and then this O-ring. Get the O-ring and the splines. Okay. Smooth. Remind me of is the shift shaft linkage. I forgot to put that together. It went in so nice that I just forgot all about it. So I had to take it back down again. That's good there. All right, I think she's behaving now. That's neutral, and that's forward. Yeah. Okay, leave it like that. Tight. Check is on. Okay. That's forward neutral. I don't know why she don't want to shift into reverse. Let's see. Oh, there she went. Okay. Okay. Put it neutral. Neutral, choke it, ignition on, primed, fast. closed. Not even warm, barely warm. This is a wrap. I know she ain't much to look at, but it's a good running motor. I'm real pleased with it. I'm probably going to end up trying it out on the boat, hopefully this year. And if not, then maybe next spring. But at least I got it running, and she seems to be running okay. Idle's good, shift's good, as you saw. Anyway, I might just change the oil, the outdrive oil on it, just to get the gear oil nice and fresh. And then after that, take it on the boat. But if the 9.9 Johnson is a good motor, I like it. It's nice and stiff, so this would be nice, like to set it and leave it. That way I don't have to have linkage connection from the main motor. I steered it from the main motor, but I did have to tweak it because it tend to wander a little bit. But this one looks like it'd work out really well. I'm going to try this and see what I get. And if I like this better, I'll keep it. If not, I'll keep the 7.5 or maybe even the 3.9. I'm not sure, but right now it's duck hunting season, and this would be a perfect duck hunting boat motor. So I'm thinking maybe I'll flip it. I don't know. I'm still debating. So, but thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this segment. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up.